Ms.Cuba. Lost in the smoke, I think I missed my chance. Saw on your story, saw it in a glance. It's kinda crazy, babe, I can see it in advance. I want you bad, babe, I just can't do the cans. I looked at you as one of the kings. Put you in the music, I could rap, I could sing. Fly to you, baby, like I got on fucking wings. And you local, I know what I want and I'm vocal, but I was too busy with the music, you ain't understand. Now I'm watching this bitch be passenger princess with my future man, not my man, yeah. That's why I said my future. This Facebook love, I met him on the computer. You work by my job, give you head on your break like a tutor. Go to war for you, babe, you the recruiter. I want your hood ass, you be talking your shit. I should've put the blunt down, let you be daddy and submit. I guess that's what I get for not seizing the moment. I got in my own way, I'm my own opponent. But why would you post up on your story like that? Cancel me out just like that. Would you let her be passenger princess like that? Why would you? Why would you start a life with her when you know it's supposed to be me? Why would give up so fast? Why would you? Why would you put her in your story for me to see? Why would you just fade me out like that? You must be out your damn mind. Sorry, daddy, I'm gon' wash my mouth. Take her on a trip like a bird, I'm flying south. Matching sets, I'm talking Lauren, yeah, Ralph. You start with an R, this shit going far. If she passenger, do a cartwheel in that car. I'm on that real bad, real bad. Your story got me big mad. Make me happy, let her be sad. Passenger princess shaking ass while you grab it. I want all the smoke, I need to dab it. I like to throw ass, that's my bad habit. Get her out our car, she gon' have to cab it. Either that or a taxi. Whoop that ass for hire, they gon' have to tax me. But how could I compete with that? How could you be complete with that? I'm on you on concrete with that. But I guess it's my fault. Won't you as my default? I'm talking the only one, but I see who won. But I'm not letting it go. No, no, no. Why would you post her on your story like that? Cancel me out just like. Why would you let her be passenger princess like that? Why would you? Why would you start a life with her when you know it's supposed to be me? Why would give up so fast? Why would you put her in your story for me to see? Why would you just fade me out like that? Babe, I tried to explain everything. Your relationship ain't gon' fly, I want every wing. Can't believe you would post